Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my group will present the material from Introduction to Accounting 2. The material is electronic transaction and the importance of internal control. Before that, I would like to introduce my group member. My name is Jafar Harisfat, 2304037, and this is my friend Diva Octavia.
I'm Diva Octavia, 2304035.
Okay, next Sakinah.
Sakinah Putri Tismayani, 2304305.
Okay, next. Okay, first is electronic transactions. Electronic transaction according to Article 1st paragraph 2 of Law number 19 of 2016 concerning amendments of the Law number 11 of 2008. Challenge information electronic transactions are all legal acts carried out of using computer network, or other electronic media. In PSAK, there are several general principles and guidelines that can be applied to electronic transaction. First is principle of revenue recognitions. PSAK provides guidance regarding income recognitions. This principle can be applied to online sales transaction or other e-commerce transactions. Second is principle of measurement of assets and liabilities. Guidelines for the measurement of assets and liabilities are also relevant for electronic transactions. This includes proper record keeping of financial assets such as receivable and cash, as well as liabilities such as debt. Third is record keeping and disclosure. Good recording and disclosure principle must be followed to provide accurate and reasonable information to users of financial statement. This include recording detailed electronic transaction and disclosing relevant information. And fourth is recognition intangible assets is electronic transactions involves the purchase of or use of intangible assets such as software license or patents. PSAK provides guidelines for recognition of such assets. And fifth is fair value measurement. If a transaction involves a fair value assessment, PSAK provides guidelines on measuring the fair value of assets and liabilities. Okay, and as presented by Diva Octavia. You can see the material, Diva.
For example, several types of electronic transactions. 1. Online sales, e-commerce. Transactions of selling product or service through an e-commerce platform. Second, electronic payment, e-payment. Payment transaction made electronically, such as online bank transfer, credit cards, or digital wallets. 3. Online financial reporting and management. Use of software and online platform for financial reporting, financial management, and business analysis. 4. Digital assets management. Accounting for digital assets such as crypto assets, technology patents, or software licenses. 5. Automated financial transaction. Financial transactions that occur automatically through system and algorithm, such as automated trading or automated execution of financial contracts.
Okay,
Next will be present by Kina.
The next one is important of internal control. Internal control is a systematic approach pointed at advertising sustainable certainty within the achievement of operational, announcing, and compliance goals inside an organization. It involves a run of strategies and honest actualized insight to ensure resources reinforce the exactness for budgetary records, streamline operational form, and maintain adherence to lawful and administrative benchmarks. Internal control frameworks have 5 essential components. The essential components of inside control are: first one is control environment. This includes setting the tone at the best, where best administration illustrates a commitment to ethics and moral behavior. Number 2 is change evaluation, distinguishing and analyzing hazard for the commerce and deciding how to oversee this during successfully. Number 3 is control exercises, planning and executing arrangement and method to address particular dangers confirmed by the company, such as extortion and anticipation measure. Number 4 is data and communication, capturing the communication related data both inside the organization and to fitting outside parties. And the last one is observing, intermittently surveying the compliance of inner control frameworks and announcing critical acts to be administration and or the board of executive.
Next one will be present by me. Okay, the 6 principle of control activities versus foundation of obligations. This include dealing out particular errands to person representative to guarantee responsibility is evidence and unambiguous. Second is isolation of obligation. This rule advocates for the partition of duties to abstract, extortion, and mistakes. It incorporates guaranteeing that distinct individual handle related exercise which record keeping remains particular from the physical care of research. Third is documentation strategies. Legitimate documentation upkeep is significant to outfit proof of exchange and occasion. Hunts like unleashing pre-number records and instantly sending short RTF for bookkeeping assess our case. Fourth is physical control. These measures are pointed at defining resource and defining the precision of bookkeeping records. Security conventions and physical shields drop behind this category. And for its precise confirmation, occasional audit or review conduct by people with or those capable for data guarantee precision and unwavering quality. And the last is human assets control. Measure concerning representatives such as holding for those dealing with cash, pivoting obligation, conducting comprehensive foundation checks, and ordering accession to discourage robbery and extortion are enveloped in this rule. Okay, next will be presented by Diva Octavia.
Fraud. Fraud is characterized as untrustworthy and committed by an representative that comes about in individual pickup for the worker at the cost of the manager. Illustrations given within the content in configuration of stores. Preoccupation of entitlement and unauthorized utilities for company assets of individual advantage. Fraud can emerge from different variables, as laid out by the extortion triangle. A. Opportunity. When there are lacking control within the working environment, representative might be enticed to commit extortion. A need of oversight and observing give openings for untrustworthy activities to happen. B. Monetary weight. Individual monetary trouble, such as toll obligation or a want for a way of life passed once in place, can trust representative towards false behavior as in place of lightening budgetary strain or accomplishing wanted living guidelines. C. Rationalization. C. Rationalization. Representatives might rationalize their false activities by persuading themselves that they merit more recompense or that their employers benefit legitimate their unfortunate behavior. Next, Sakina.
Next, Sakina.
To combat fraud successfully, representative measure and discovery instrument are fundamental. The Sarbanes-Oxley Act, or SOX, could be administrative decree passed by Congress in reaction to various corporate outrages within the early 2000s. SOX points to avoid and discourage fraud by forcing exacting necessities on freely established U.S. enterprise. SOX makes a difference in avoiding or identifying extortion. First is inside control. SOX comments that They all freely exchange you as organization, keep at and satisfactory framework of inner control. This control are planned to protect resource, guarantee budgetary articulation precision, and anticipate extortion. Companies must build up forms and strategies to screen and control their operations successfully. Next is official and board obligation. Corporate official and chiefs of chief are capable for guaranteeing the unwavering quality and adequacy of inside control. They must supervise the usage and keep of this control to avoid false exercise inside the organization. Next is free inspectors. SOX requires autonomous exterior evaluators to verify to the compliance of the inner control framework. These reviewers conduct audits and applies to guarantee that the control are working as planning and give information to respect to closure and partners with respect to the judgment of money-related announcing. Next is open company bookkeeping oversight book. SOX made the PSAOB to set up reviewing benchmarks and direct inspector movement. The PSAOB directs the examining, calling, test measuring for review methods, and conduct reviewing of review firms to guarantee compliance with control. Next is financial paralysis certain. SOX as in arranging certain inspectorship by giving confirmation that companies are taking steps to anticipate extortion and keep up straightforwardness in their money-related announcing. Numerous financial specialists see compliance with SOX prerequisites as the positive sign of a company's commitment to corporate administration and judgment. And the last one is comprehensive survey. SOX strangers as a comprehensive survey of inner control from inside company. This survey makes a difference dismissing shortcoming, redundancy, and regions of advancement in control frameworks, eventually improving the adequacy in anticipating and identifying extortion.
Okay, that's all my group presentation. Also, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.